Hey, I'm Adam.
I'm Bryan.
Back with another episode of Buds and Suds.
So this is from the anniversary release at Bearded Iris in Nashville, Tennessee. Thanks, Justyn, for sharing this one with us so we can review it. Really appreciate it. A lot of hype over this one initially, and then the hype kind of faded down a little bit. Still think it's a great beer, so I wanted to review it. Waffle Talk, it is 9.6%. Doesn't give the IBUs. It is a stout with maple syrup, vanilla, and lactose. So should be nice and sweet.
Adjunct stout sounds wonderful.
Yeah, sweet adjunct stout.
Nice.
Just the way we like it. All
Absolutely.
Right, let's look at it here.
So it pours that kind of cola thin.
It is. It's a little thin, isn't it?
Yeah. And that tan has dissipated. It's holding the glass pretty well there.
Yeah. All right, let's get the nose.
All right.
I don't really smell much. Fresh, like a day old, it had a sweet smell to it.
Yeah.
And it may also be because it's still kind of cold too.
Yeah.
We have to let this one warm up some.
I get kind of just a roasty malt base.
Yeah, I would agree. I get kind of the roasty malt, maybe a hint of sweetness, but definitely no vanilla, no maple. It's already starting out bad.
I get a hint of like the sweetness that I could call maple, but I mean, it's not that I would describe it as maple without knowing there's not.
Yeah, blind, there's no way to tell it was maple blind. I think you'd just say it's a little sweetness.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting.
A little sweetness, yeah, like a sweeter stout.
All right, let's do
cheers.
it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Actually, the temperature's not that bad.
No.
So I get roastiness right off.
Yeah.
And then second on the tongue, roastiness. And then I get sweetness, but I have to admit I still can't tell that it's maple or vanilla. I think that I can discern something I would say kind of has that lactose flavor to it, but
there's something different about it, and I wonder if that's the maple coming. It's not coming through as pure maple to me. It's just like you said. There's this kind of roasted malt, and then there's something behind it. You know, with it being in my mind, if this is a waffle stout, you know, I could see that, like this kind of dessert bread behind it. Partly the lactose, you know, sweetness, and then maybe part of it's the maple syrup. Again, I'm not saying I'm tasting pure maple syrup. It's just there's something there behind that initial roasted malt. It's something separate than just pure lactose sweetness.
Right.
I'm getting another flavor in there.
it just sucks we're having to search for it though, because you know with the description I expected the maple just to blow you away, but it's really hard to get maple to stay in a beer. I'm getting more of a sweetness on the nose now that I'm getting used to the roastiness. I don't know about you, but you know, I think I could almost say that was maple, but it's still kind of hard.
I'm getting this kind of char note. I mean,
yeah, I'm getting that too. Now that you mention it,
yeah,
that's exactly the next flavor I'm getting.
Again, it's weird. It's like this kind of. I'm just getting this weird flavor. I'm not sure if it's the maple or if it's
sweetness. A weird sweetness, you mean?
No, I mean I can't even describe. It's like a char. Maybe it's like a over caramelized sugar. I'm not sure this flavor I'm getting. It must be from the maple, I'm guessing, because we've done like vanilla lactose stouts. This just has this very strong, almost like I said, like a burnt sugar, a char.
Okay. So not an off flavor when you say a different flavor, or is it? I mean, if it is an off flavor, just
no, I don't think it's a like. I'm not saying, hey, this is poorly done. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that flavor. The combination of the adjuncts in this, I'm just not sure I'm a huge fan of it.
Okay, well, that's fair enough. I do have to admit I liked it better when it was fresh. Right now, between a 4 and a 4.25, it's hard to get to a 4.25. I think I'm going to settle on a 4 this time. I did like it more fresh.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 3.75. There's something in the middle there. I mean, it's not a bad beer. It's not gross. It's not a drain pour. It's just something like I just don't think I would, if this was on draft, I wouldn't go back for more. You know, it's worth trying, and thank you. I'm not, there's something in there that I'm just not a huge fan of.
Is it, so you think it maybe is like a burnt sugar or the roastiness?
Yeah, and it's not just pure roast. It's not just pure roasted malt. I mean, that I've gotten way used to. I mean, those big Russian imperial stouts. It's something beyond that. It's whatever. It has to be the adjuncts doing this. Like I said, this char, burnt sugar, overburn. It's not just caramel. It's
okay. I mean, I get a little bit of that char, but I was just attributing that to the roasted malt.
And it could be. It's just a little. Like I said, not a fan of that.
All right. Well, fair enough. So. Don't get this one. No, I still like it. I think it's a good beer.
It's good, but
and I mean, I think it was their second anniversary, maybe, or maybe it wasn't their first anniversary. I think it was second anniversary. You know, they're a very young brewery. I think they were, or they're trying to get voted best new brewery. At least I saw that on.
And they put out such high quality beers that they're definitely in the talks for that. I mean, I think, is this the only stout we've had from them?
It's the only one I've had from them that I remember.
So mostly IPAs.
Yeah.
Almost exclusively IPAs, and they do a really good job. Whenever they come, I mean, we're getting can distribution of them, so I don't want to knock the brewery at all. And like I said, this isn't a drain pour. We just drink all the time such great beers that when there's something that just is a little not my thing, I mean, it's just not my thing.
Yeah. So I'd still say try it, and next year when they do it again, try it again. Because I can promise you that they get better.
Yeah.
Certainly they've nailed the IPAs.
Absolutely.
Probably the only thing that would make this better would be barrel aging. It makes everything better. No, not really.
And that last sip I didn't even get. I think I would get accustomed to it. If I was sipping on this can over time and not just trying to get as much out of it for these short, these relatively short reviews that we do, I could definitely see me liking this more. I'm just trying to pick out. I wish I could pick out exactly what I was getting there.
Yeah.
But still, worth trying.
Yeah, it is worth trying.
Yeah.
It'll be more worth trying next year when they hopefully do it again at their next anniversary.
Absolutely. Release. So 375, 4. This is the Waffle Talk. Pretty good. Yeah. Anything else?
No, thanks again, Justyn.
Yeah, thanks, Justyn. Domed it. As always, if you can't the beer you love the beer you have. Thanks.